Suspense. Expect the Unexpected by Renuka. The Game. It was Abhishek's birthday party. He had only called few close friends over to his place. They were all having a gala time. They had had more than their share of drinks and were in high spirits. "Hey, great party, pal," said Samir, making yet another drink for himself. The night was not yet over and the party had just begun. But don't you think it could get better? It's getting a bit boring. Let's do something crazy, said Abhishek. He took a sip of his drink and sat down on the floor. His eyes twinkled with mischief. That's a great idea, but what do we do? She agreed with Abhishek. A little more spice was needed. I have an idea. Let's play Truth and Dare, suggested Abhishek. He had planned out everything in advance. He wanted his friends to remember this day all their lives. He did not want it to be just another party. Let's come up with some crazy dares. Come on, guys, let's add some thrill to the party. I guess it's a great idea. Playing Truth and Dare in the middle of the night? Wow, added Samir, feeling braver than ever after a few drinks. But Melvin was not happy about it. Hey Abhishek, let's not try anything crazy. Just look at the time. I don't think it's a great idea, said Melvin a little uneasily. He looked outside the window. It looked dark and eerie. Suddenly, the dog started barking, increasing his uneasiness. Hey, you scary boy, what's wrong with you? Don't be a spoilsport. The fun isn't playing at this hour. The night will add a little more thrill and adventure to the game. I'm game. What about you guys? Abhishek asked the others. He was sure they would agree with him. We are ready. Let's begin, said the others. Hey, stop being a sissy. Gulp down a few more drinks. Everything will be fine then. Samir offered Melvin a drink. Melvin declined it. He had had enough. Anyway, he was not much of a drinker. Come on, pal, chimed in Rishi. Melvin is a sissy, teased Abhishek. Come on, prove it to us that you're a man. Hey, Melvin, don't spoil the fun, warned Samir. Okay, fine, said Melvin. He was angry with his friends. Why were they acting so mean? He was only trying to be sensible. Who played the game of Truth and Dare at this hour? He unwillingly agreed to play. Hey, great. Let me explain the game to all. Look, I've made chits with either truth or dare written on them. I shall spin the bottle and when it stops, whoever it points at would pick up a chit. If the chit mentions truth, you need to truthfully answer the questions asked to you. And if it is a dare, you need to perform it. You cannot refuse the dare. Abhishek secretly giggled. It would be so much fun since not a single chit had truth written on it. Hey, that's not fair. Let's do away with the chits. The player should be given a choice to decide between truth and dare. That's the way the game is always played, complained Melvin. No, my friend, it is my birthday today, and the birthday boy gets to twist the rules of the game, Abhishek declared with a steely look in his eyes. Melvin looked like a scared rabbit to him. Okay, enough of this discussion. Let's begin with the game, interrupted Samir. Okay then, here we go. Abhishek's eyes sparkled with excitement. Abhishek spun the bottle hard. It kept spinning for a while. All eyes were glued to the bottle. Finally, it stopped. Melvin could not believe his eyes. The bottle had stopped at him. Yeah, Melvin, it's your turn, Abhishek shouted excitedly. Mine? Hey, scary poke, take a chill pill, teased Abhishek. Pick the chit and let us see whether it is a truth or dare. And if it is a dare, you better not refuse. You are in the game now, he warned Melvin sternly. Melvin had hoped his turn would never come. He was hoping his friends would soon lose interest in the game. He cursed his luck. He picked up a chit and then nervously dropped it back. Come on, quick! His friends were losing patience. He quickly picked another. Open it, you Dumbo. Let's not waste any more time, growled Abhishek. Melvin opened the chit. His face lost color. It read Dare. Abhishek had a devilish glint in his eyes now. He smiled mischievously at Melvin. I have the right thing for you to do. He went to the window. Guys, can you see that house 2 blocks away? Well, people say that the owner of the house is a little crazy. He lives alone in that spooky little house. He's extremely dangerous and unpredictable. He's capable of doing anything if provoked. Once he had a fight with one of the neighbors over a frivolous matter. After that day, the man went missing. Nobody knows what happened to him. But there have been rumors that the madman living in that house is responsible for his disappearance. Who knows, he might have killed the man and buried him in his yard. Abhishek added the last sentence in a hushed tone. But what have we got to do with him? Why are you telling us about him? Melvin stammered. Abhishek smiled slowly at Melvin. Of course, it is important for you to know about him because it is related to your dare. He paused dramatically. All eyes and ears waited attentively. Listen, I dare you to go to that house, ring the bell, and... He stopped again. And then what? Melvin was now perspiring. And then run away from there. Simple. Isn't that an easy thing to do? Shut up, Abhishek. I'm not going to do any such thing. It would be a crazy thing to do. Melvin rebelled. Oh, my little baby. Why have you stepped out of your house? You belong in your bed with your mama singing you a lullaby, teased Abhishek. The others laughed at his mean little joke. This angered Melvin even more. Okay, I'll do it. He opened the door and left. The others looked out of the window and watched him walk towards the house. Do you think it was the same thing to do sending Melvin in the middle of the night to that madman's house? Rishi asked with some nervousness in his voice. Oh, Rishi, please, I know what I'm doing, said Abhishek. Several minutes passed by, but there was no sign of Melvin. Isn't he taking too long? Asked Rishi, shifting nervously on his feet. Abhishek also looked a little tense now. Suddenly, they saw Melvin running towards them, screaming like a madman. Open the door fast! Open it! The 3 friends dashed to the door, sensing something was wrong. They opened the door. Melvin entered the house panting. He quickly closed the door and locked it. Keep something heavy against the door, or else he will break it open, shouted Melvin. Who? Asked Abhishek. What is the matter? He is coming behind me with a dagger, a shining dagger. That man is mad. Help! He will kill us all, said Melvin. He started biting at his nails nervously. Who is coming behind you? The madman. Abhishek was right. He's completely insane. How is that possible? What rubbish! It cannot be him, remarked Abhishek. How can you be so sure? Melvin asked. He looked crazy with fear now. I saw him. He came running behind me with a dagger. His stammering was getting worse. But how can that be? There is no madman staying in that house. The house has been empty for years now. I made up the story only to scare you, said Abhishek. Just then, there was a knock at the door. Oh no, he's here. Hide! Hide, guys, whispered Melvin. Don't open it. He'll kill us. By now, the others also looked scared. The knocking grew louder and persistent. It's all your fault, Abhishek. This silly game of yours has put us in danger, shouted Rishi. There's no place to escape, cried out Sameer. The knocking suddenly stopped. Shh! I guess he's gone, Abhishek whispered. He looked white as a ghost now. All color had fled his face. No, he is here, waiting for us outside, waiting to chop our necks. We will all be dead today, said Melvin, shaking his head vigorously. Just then, the knocking resumed. Soon it turned into banging. Someone was trying to break open the door. "Help! What do we do now?" screamed Abhishek. He was totally scared. The banging was getting louder. "It will not take much time for the door to give away," said Melvin. "Get ready to die. There is no way out." "No, no," shouted the others. "There is no escape now," Melvin muttered, as if in a daze. "Let us accept the fact that we are going to die. It is better to open the door and face death. There is no point in dying 1,000 deaths in here." He slowly moved towards the door. "Are you out of your mind? Don't do it!" shrieked Abhishek. "Open the door!" shouted an angry voice from outside. "Yes, let me open it." Melvin moved ahead like a defeated man. "No!" Abhishek tried to stop him. Melvin pushed him aside. Samir and Rishi panicked. "We better hide. He might not be able to find us," they thought. Melvin slowly moved towards the door. "No, I don't want to die." Abhishek closed his eyes shut and lay on the floor sobbing. They heard Melvin open the door. There was silence for some time. Nothing happened. Abhishek opened his eyes slowly. There was nothing he could do now. "Happy birthday to you!" Many voices wished Abhishek in unison. Standing at the door were Abhishek's classmates whom he had not bothered to invite. Abhishek was thoroughly confused. He turned towards Melvin, who was grinning from ear to ear. "What is this all about?" shouted Abhishek angrily. "Guess what? I invited them," Melvin declared. "On reaching that house, I found it locked. I realized from the looks of it that it had been unoccupied for quite some time, that you were only trying to scare me. So I thought of giving you a taste of your own medicine. Anyway, you wanted some thrill and adventure, right? How could I deprive you of it?" Then he went close to Abhishek and whispered in his ears, "Happy birthday, birthday boy. The game is